Welcome to Incredible Lens, where the world's most extraordinary moments come to life. From heart-stopping roadside surprises to breathtaking skies and everyday wonders, we capture it all through our lens to share the beauty, excitement, and magic of life. Get ready to explore jaw-dropping scenes, unforgettable adventures, and unique perspectives that will leave you amazed. A car hit the median, lost a wheel, and that wheel smacked another car. No one was hurt, except the wheel's feelings. Always stay alert, ladies. Danger doesn't send a calendar invite. A Prius driving girl gave Arkansas police a real cardio session, dodging spike strips and speeding like it's a fast and furious audition. Even with a blown tire, she still hit the gas until the final stop. This chain reaction crash is a not-so-gentle reminder. Drive safe, folks. Yeah, get that license plate, dang it. Cops are chasing a guy who turned a tow ticket into a crime spree. Instead of paying the fine, he stole a truck. Someone yelled, "My truck's gone! Call the cops!" Guess crime felt cheaper than parking. Police nabbed 4 suspects after a wild high-speed chase on a Florida highway. Consider that your friendly reminder. Crime doesn't come with cruise control. This white car didn't just block the road. The driver, cool as ice, casually stepped out onto the highway, totally forgetting the handbrake. The excavator had to pull off some slick stunts to clear the chaos. Who needs action movies with drivers like this? Police arrived just in time to handle a man who, clearly fueled by more than just bad decisions, caused a multi-car crash. Let this be your reminder. Don't drink and drive. In this street drama with a comedic twist, a Fiat driver clearly thought he was a superhero. Just forgot that trucks don't play the sidekick role. When her co-workers saw the female driver slump over the wheel, they sprang into action, chasing the runaway car and calling in the rescue team like a real-life action movie. A tree just got struck by lightning, hotter than the surface of the sun. At that temperature, it can spark fires, and any moisture inside turns to steam that might explode. The road is flooded after a powerful storm hit the area. Stay safe. Nature doesn't always show mercy. A massive electrical fire sparked in London, Canada, when a car crashed into a power pole. Blue flames erupted as the windshield wipers eerily kept moving. A large tree in California caught fire after coming into contact with overhead power lines, turning the entire tree into a blazing inferno. Blazing hot gases and ash clouds racing at jet speed, obliterating everything in their path with unstoppable rage. On January 9th, 2023, a landslide struck Fresno County, California, sending rocks and debris crashing down onto a roadway. Unfiltered lava flooded the road to Grindavik, just as the Earth decided to redraw the map. The raw power of Iceland was on full display. Thank you. Yes, it's true. Taiwan has a burning mud volcano. Maybe someone just forgot to turn off the underground heating system. When Hurricane Hilary made landfall, landslides quickly covered many roads in Southern California. It's a powerful reminder to always stay prepared and alert during storm season. The car in Castro Valley clearly wasn't ready for this kind of mood. It's unclear what caused the truck to end up in that position, but thankfully, the driver was unharmed.
Even though the train was leaving. And that's what he got for it.
A close-up of a crane rescue, but things take a turn for the worse, fast.
How to lose $1,000 because of one stupid mistake. The Blue Marlin, a 217-meter Dutch semi-submersible ship, hauls massive cargo like oil platforms and destroyers, proving it's a heavy-lift champ despite not being the biggest.
Never underestimate the road. Always keep your speed in check to stay safe.
Senhor Jesus, cubra debaixo do sangue, Senhor.
Creative. When nature gets angry, all people can do is watch and live stream it. That guy was really lucky that morning. Oh, I got startled and almost dropped the camera. I just realized what happened. While working on the road repairs, disaster struck. The construction team accidentally hit an underground power line. Many people in the city said it was a sign, but I think Hollywood should just buy this scene immediately. A truck explosion during a rescue operation made the situation more dangerous than ever, sending debris flying and forcing first responders to retreat. Coincidentally, on the day a pier collapsed, a dust devil was playfully swirling around the locals in Nakhon Sawan, Thailand back in February.
Caught a dust devil playing around with locals in Nakhon Sawan, Thailand on February 22nd.
John, get out of here. Building on cliffs is dangerous. When a landslide hits, these structures are often destroyed.
On cliffs is key, because when there is a landslide, structures will often be destroyed. This video captures a large truck
the out-of-control vehicle
turn,
speeding at high velocity
onto a narrow
crashed,
road.
sending stacks of cargo
Always
tumbling
manage your
onto the
speed
road.
to keep everyone safe.
A speeding car lost control and slammed into another vehicle patiently waiting at a red light. No doubt that repair bill's going to hit harder than the crash itself.
This is why you need to switch from high beams to low beams at night, when another vehicle is approaching from the opposite direction. On March 6th.
Lightning struck a house in Miramar,
Lightning
Florida
struck a house during a storm in Miramar, Florida on March 6th.
Luckily, no one was home, except maybe
Luckily,
a very
no
startled
one was
sofa.
inside at the time.
A funny video with a serious message. Driving an old beater on the highway might be thrilling, but it's basically playing bumper cars with fate.
A funny video, but also a warning that riding an old, basic vehicle on the highway is really dangerous. If someone said it was just debris from one of Elon's SpaceX rocket explosions, that wouldn't be convincing in this case.
Can you get out the camera? Everybody can see this right now. This is in 4K, 60 frames a second. You tell me this looks normal to you. Port St. Lucie, today is March 6, 2025. It's moving across the sky right now.
Some countries are researching clean energy sources from lightning.
Some
This is
countries
how
are
they
now
capture
exploring
lightning for
clean
research
energy
purposes,
sources from lightning.
while
Yes,
also working on
actual
ways to
lightning
protect
bolts.
structures from its destructive power. At a fascinating sight in the sky over Rialto, La Pampa on March 7th, 2025. Do you think this could be the start of a tornado?
At a captivating sky-watching spot in Rialto, Elmpa on March 7th, 2025, do you think this could be the start of a tornado? Or just Mother Nature showing off again?
Christmas exploded in Manaus, Brazil on December 21st.
Thanks to wood's impressive insulation abilities, even the snowflakes clinging to the
amazing
bark
insulation
stayed
of wood.
perfectly intact.
The snowflakes
Nature's
outside
way
the
of
bark are
saying,
still intact.
Don't underestimate my chill game.
That sounds like a jet engine up there.
Every time an old building is demolished to make way for something more modern, it also
Every time
marks
an
a
old
step
building
forward in our
comes down
development.
to make room for something sleeker and newer, it's not just demolition, it's evolution with a wrecking ball. Oh Lord, please save that car from the wicked witch behind the wheel. She's not driving, she's conjuring chaos on four wheels.
Another interesting thing that volcanoes bring are these glowing chunks of lava. You can find plenty of them if you visit Mount Etna in Italy. It looks like they're skiing on the soft, smooth fur of a giant polar bear that's hibernating.
Nope. He picked the wrong spot and seriously overestimated his power level.
He chose the
This
wrong
isn't
spot
Dragon Ball
and
Z, buddy.
overestimated his own strength. What would you do if you were in this situation? Men never really grow up, their toys just get bigger. A crane malfunctioned and fell onto the train tracks. Luckily, the collision happened without any...
An accident struck Line 11 in Shanghai on December 22nd
Accident occurred
when a
in Shanghai on
malfunctioning
December
crane
22nd
collapsed
on
onto the
Line 11.
railway tracks. Miraculously, no one was
Crane
injured.
malfunctioned and
let's
fell
be
onto
honest,
the train tracks.
passengers
Luckily,
on
the
this
collision
train
happened without
definitely
anyone getting
earned a
hurt.
free pass for being late to work that day.
Perhaps the passengers on this train line will be excused for being late to work. Luck has smiled on both the car owner and the little calf.
When you're up high, and nature gives you a helpful
When
push to
nature
set
helps put
things
everything
right,
back in place.
but then gets mad because you forgot to say thank you properly.
But it seems like it got angry for not getting a proper thank you. An electrical line caught fire in Coolangatta, Australia on March 9th.
Dude, that was one of the biggest avalanches I've ever seen in real life. I bet after this incident, coworkers will have plenty to talk about. This might be a lifelong lesson on the importance of lowering your vehicle at the right moment. His expertise is clear. He truly understands his craft. With precision, he smoothly tightens the metal frame, ensuring every movement is flawless.
Lightning is unpredictable. Even if there's a tower or a tall tree nearby, it can strike wherever it...
Demolishing a super compact chimney, hundreds of meters tall, an incredibly impressive sight.
An incredibly compact demolition of a chimney in Germany. Cleaning a gas pipeline with air or a huge natural gas burst creates a deafening roar, clearing sand or water, but posing a hearing risk, wild and unsettling.
This sound will help you relax perfectly. The satisfying crack of splitting a coconut. In a downpour, a car crash captured on camera earned these drivers the title of the luckiest people ever. One guy, feeling like he was in Fast and Furious, narrowly escaped death when his car almost flipped over.
Narrowly escaped an accident after his car nearly flipped over.
The way that branch hit him was like Mjolnir striking Captain America. Oh, right. I totally forgot. Like, completely slipped my mind. A terrifying landslide struck Guizhou, China on April 30th, 2024. Luckily, early evacuation saved lives. Oh my, what you're seeing looks like a special effect, but it's actually a severely deteriorating wall. A massive rock slide crashes down, terrifying yet oddly mesmerizing. Let's just hope no one was underneath. Flashback to the 2002 RAF Fairford Air Show. A G-222 transport aircraft suffered a nose gear failure during landing, forcing its nose to scrape the runway in a shower of sparks. A dramatic end to an otherwise smooth approach. A massive dragon erupts along the shores of Penang, crashing down with overwhelming force and destructive power, a jaw-dropping display straight out of a fantasy epic. Well, after the storm, Mother Nature gave me a gift. Run fast, find a place to hide now. Imagine driving straight into the heart of a storm like this, one of nature's most terrifying forces unleashed in full fury. A terrifying accident occurred when an airplane's right wing struck a moving car on the road, a collision no one saw coming. A runaway truck with failed brakes crashed into a car waiting at a red light. A mesmerizing sight, yet a stark reminder of nature's unpredictable dangers. When nature decides to show off its raw power with lightning, oh, the Scheiman and Schwayman reservoirs sure know how to make a statement when it comes to releasing water. It's like watching a waterfall on steroids. Drivers were caught off guard. Who knew a broken fire hydrant could create a downpour right in the middle of the road? Hopefully everyone had an umbrella. An accident occurred on the road. Fortunately, there were no injuries. Before heading out, always check traffic conditions, especially if you live where deer might unexpectedly become road hazards. Have you ever witnessed the raw power of afterburners in action? It's a breathtaking display of speed, fire, and engineering pushing the limits. The collapse of the structure sent clouds of dust billowing into the air, creating an apocalyptic scene that felt like the end of the world had arrived. I think after this incident, he will have to relearn his driver's license. A road bridge in Germany ended its journey with a perfectly controlled demolition. Hailstorms shattered car windshields, forcing many drivers to make an unplanned trip to the auto repair shop. Washing the mud-covered car turned into a surprisingly relaxing ASMR experience. A lane closure on a Sacramento highway took an unexpected turn when a light pole was knocked onto the road. Miraculously, no one was injured, even as the barrier came crashing down just ahead. A grocery store employee in South Carolina became a real hero when he smashed the window of a smoke-filled car, preventing a potential disaster. It was a moment of sheer luck. Everyone managed to get inside just in time before a powerful tornado swept through the backyard of a home in Gary, Indiana. The timing couldn't have been more critical, and it likely saved lives. That noise, yeah, it shook me to my core. How to lose thousands of dollars, all because of one stupid mistake. Watch as the building comes down, making way for a brand new one to rise.